Hey guys, happy Wednesday. When you're watching this, it'll be Wednesday, but I've been recording this on the same day so I can get it all done and then answer your questions. You can always message me or Miss Bloody. Just keep your Gmail chat open so we can send you a quick message if you have any questions. Or you can ask them on Flipgrid also. So we are converting in this lesson on PDF page 83. If you want to pause and go to that, we are learning to convert smaller units to larger units. So normally we convert, or we've done in the past, converting larger units to smaller units. So for example, for every 1 yard, there is 3 feet, okay? So in a yardstick, there's 3 feet that could fit inside there, all right? So, but this time we're doing feet to yards. So what's the opposite of that? Well, we have to do a fraction of that, which would be, if there's 3 feet in 1 yard, there would be 1 foot for, it would be 1/3. So there's 3 feet in 1 yard, so there's 1 yard for every 3 feet, okay? So we're just flipping that number and making it a fraction, okay? So I hope that makes sense. So they already did A for you. I'm gonna start off with B. It's 4 feet and we're converting it into yards. Okay, so they break it down so you can see that 4 times 1 foot is equal to 4 feet, right? So they're just saying that there's 1 foot, and if you multiply that 4 times, that's 4 feet. Okay, and now we're going to take 4 again and multiply it. We need to multiply it by yards, okay, to get it into yards, okay, to get that number into yards, to convert it. So what are we going to multiply by? We're going to multiply by 1/3, okay, to convert it. All right, so 4 times 1/3, we can change it, and I can rewrite it as 4/1 times 1/3, and that will equal 4/3 yard. But I know that's an improper fraction, so I'm going to rewrite it as 1 1/3. Okay? So it's really easy once because I know you guys know how to multiply fractions, right? You just need to figure out and make sure that you're multiplying the number by the right fraction, okay? So now we're in inches to feet. So if we were going from, let's erase this. If we were going the opposite way, if we were going from feet to inches, well, for every 1 foot, how many inches are there? So in a ruler, a foot, there are 12 inches, okay? So for every 1 foot, there's 12 inches, which means the opposite of that, if I wanted to convert inches to feet, it would be 1/12, okay? So for every 1 foot, there's 12 inches. All right, so now I'm just gonna do the same thing I did over here. I know 7 times 1 inch is equal to 7 inches, okay? Simple. And then I'm going to do 7 times, I need to take this 1/12 feet, okay? And then multiply that. And then I can change it again into a fraction. So 7/1 times 1/12 is equal to 7/12. All right, so 7/12 feet. And we know that doesn't simplify because 7 doesn't go into 12. So that's it. That's the answer. We'll move on. All right. And so also converting in your homework, it'll be easy too. Once you do 1, we know what to multiply. Just be careful with your labels, okay? So I know that I'm going to multiply by 1/12 again because we're doing inches to feet again. So I have 13 inches, so I know 13 times 1 inch equals 13 inches. And then 13 times, I'm going to multiply by 1/12 because we're going from inches to feet. And then I'm going to rewrite this as a fraction. So 13 over 1 times 1/12 equals 13/12. And that is an improper fraction. So I can simplify. And it'll be 1 and 1/12 feet. Okay? Pretty easy. All right, now we're going from ounces to pounds. So let's do another conversion. I'm going to do it up here so there's more room. All right, so from ounces to pounds, well, in every 1 pound, okay, in every 1 pound, there are 16 ounces. So for every 1 pound, there are 16 ounces, which means the opposite of that would be 1/16. Okay, so the opposite. Flip-flop them around. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. 5 times 1 ounce equals 5 ounces that we have. And then I'm going to do 5 times, for every 1 ounce, for every 1 pound, there's 16 ounces. And then equals, I can rewrite this as a fraction, just like that. I'm sure you guys are speeding past me. You might have already started your homework. Maybe, I don't know. So 5 times 1 is 5, and then 1 times 16 is 16, so that does not simplify, so 5/16. Okay, so last one really quickly, 18 ounces. Someone is texting me, how rude. Okay, so 18 times 1 ounce equals 18 ounces. So 18 times, we're using the same number because it's still ounces to pounds. Okay, so 1/16 equals, I'm going to put this over 1. I hope you can see this. Put this over 1, and it's 18/16, which I know is an improper fraction. So I'm going to make it actually 1 2/16. 1 2/16. And that's that. Your homework looks almost identical to what we just did. You guys should be pretty good with this, I hope. If you have any questions, ask me or Miss Plutty. Just Gmail, chat, Miss Plutty, or ask us on Flipgrid. Have a happy Wednesday.